Hi, Guido Fox here. Welcome by a new book report. Today I want to discuss with you this wonderful book, The Power of Giving and Taking and the Road to Success. It's a very thick book, around the 300 pages of information, 350 pages of information I read from this book from Adam Grant, Giving and Taking. And this video will be not so long because there's so much information and also very extended information. And I pick for you the core essence of this book. The core essence of this book is that you give in your life without expecting something back. I learned this too in the dating coaching world. The first time, 8, 9 years ago, when I started with personal development, I learned social dynamics before in the matrix, in all those schools, in all those universities. I didn't learn anything about social dynamics. But the first thing I learned in dating with women and becoming successful in dating coaching and successful with women and understanding the social dynamics in the RSD material, the first thing I learned is give without expecting something back. The most guys are giving a date, giving a drink, giving a compliment to a woman to get sex back. They want to have sex or a relationship or intimacy back. So the most guys were matchers or exchangers. Adam Grant talk about exchangers and matchers. They give something in the hope they get something back. And that's the same dynamics in the office life. When I came in office life, you give something to a guy or a person in the hope that you get something back out of it. It's like a trade deal system. You're nice to a person in the hope you get work from that person. This and slipping and cheesy way of behavior what is implanted in the matrix. The matrix is responsible for this cold hearted trade deal behavior. There is nothing social. They're a fake mask of people. They're not showing the real personality. They only be nice to you in the hope they get something back. That is the hard reality in the Matrix. That's the hard, harsh reality in the Matrix systems. And if you want to step out of the Matrix, you give without expecting something back. That is the most important lesson in this book. You want maybe get something back. I put so much energy into social day love and dating. I put so much energy in my free, totally free videos of books, my free blogs. I give it for free and I don't expect something back. I know I get clients out of it, but I don't give in the hope that I get clients. I give with my full heart, I give with my full discipline to you that you love my content. So I give without expecting something back. and I get something back because I am not clinching. I am not clinching to get something back out of there. And if I give a free coaching session and the client doesn't want to have it, doesn't want to have a package, I'm okay because I know another client comes back. I give the universe something and universe will give something back. Karma is good for you. If I take a girl out of dinner and she don't want to give me intimacy or she's not ready for it, it's fine. I know another girl is coming who give me that energy back. So that is the real system, how it works out of the matrix, how sharing works out of the matrix. What you get if you become a matcher or an exchanger in the matrix, you give because you hope that you get something back. You're becoming nice to a colleague, you become overly nice, over nice, too exaggerating here, too nice to people, too fake, in the hope you get work out of it. Then you can be disappointed. That's A, because sometimes you didn't get something back, so the exchange is not there. B, you create also a fake personality and a fake identity about yourself. If you don't want to give, you don't give. If you feel to give, you give. If your intuition is saying, I don't want to give this guy something, don't do it. If you don't want to give this woman something, don't do it. Give with your heart, give with your fully mind, give with your fully intention, with your intuition, and that is you connect to the universe. You're clear. You're clear in your intentions, and the water is not filled with dust, with trouble. The water is clear and shining. And that is what this guy is also saying, Adam Grant. If you're clearing your attentions, then if the water is very beautiful, blue, and you can see the bottom. But also, when you throw a stone in the water, if I give something without expecting something back, the water will deliver waves, and the waves will setting things in power, will setting things in work, will like a machine who's starting up. So if you give without expecting something back, there always comes something back to you. So try it out. Give without expecting something back. And it's very difficult. It's very difficult because your mind is implanted by the matrix. Your ego wants something back. Hey, I gave you something. Now I want to have something back, right? Hey, I gave dinner to you together with your wife and she didn't want to sleep with you. I gave you a dinner, you don't want to sleep with me, you're becoming angry and you're losing some personality here, some strong personality. So start with exercising next week, next day, in giving unlimited energy to the universe to give, and you get something back for sure. If you stay an exchanger, if you stay a matcher, the risk of burnout, I have to say, burnout is huge because of the disappointment, because of the clinching behavior. It's all energy losing mechanisms. So what you want is not becoming a matcher, not becoming an exchanger, because it is also a tiring level of energy. Take care of yourself. Very interesting here what Adam Grant is saying. Take care for yourself. Not only giving, giving, and giving. Yes, give without expecting something back. But the matrix is always working as follows. You work for society, you work for your family, you work for your partner, you work for your parents, you pay taxes to the government, and there is so less me time for yourself. Look, when you were young, you were going to school, you come home, you go to the to the gym, to the sport clubs, you talk to your parents. If you're going to your sleeping room, you're doing your homework. Um, there is not so much time for me time. And what he is saying is so true. Me time delivers also more power in your work time. Your me time is very important because without me time, you cannot share the limited giving method. The giving without expecting something back works only if you're full loaded person, if you're full of love, if you're full of energy. And then this mechanism works. So then you become a successful giver and not a giver who has constantly a burnout and become a people pleaser. So stay out of the people pleasers behavior. So give, fully giving, fully love, fully loaded with me time. Then you create the giving muscles. Next topic, the myth of a limited giver burn out. If you're not a matcher, not an exchanger, then the risk of a burnout is so low. Why? A, you have your me time. B, I told you about the energy losses of the exchanger and the matcher. They're the same, by the way. So you're disappointed if you're not getting something back. You will be clinching on the end result there. And C, you become also a muscle trainer. If you learn to give without something back and you incorporate your me time, you train your giving karma muscles. So you can give a limited energy without expecting something back because you feel more free. You feel more free of mind. I give, and I give because I have me time, because I don't expect something back, and I trained my muscles because I do it already years and years. So that is why I can continue. My muscles of giving are so unlimited strong. Last important thing in the book is that successful people, the road to success is that people asking questions. Stay asking questions to your teachers, to your coaches, to your parents, to your friends. Ask questions. I had a broke motorcycle. I tell you a personal story. I had a broke motorcycle. And I asked the guy, could it be this problem? Could it be that? What is going wrong here? And is it maybe a bad question or a strange? He said, no, I'm very happy that he asked you my questions because I learned from it. I learned from your questions. And I am also get energy from this motorcycle reparation guy because I asked questions, I learned something new about the motor, and we had a good conversation. And he was even waiting with me before the truck was coming to pick up my motorbike. So he liked that I asked questions about his work and not on a corrective method or whatever. I could also sit in the corner and wait that he was doing his job. But I was standing there close by him and I asked questions. I helped him with the lamp that he could see the motor of my motor bicycle. So I asked questions and I learned something about my own motor, how it works with the injection and the filters and the fuel. So my brains were starting to work, and you become happier if you learn every day new things. So I was very happy with this conversation with this motor reparation guy. And we were joking to each other. Uh, and he was loading up my phone because that was empty. I was waiting 4 hours for the motorcycle guy on the road, on the highway. So I make the best out of it there. So also successful people stay asking questions and adapting themselves. They adapting themselves constantly to become better, to become more knowledgeable, to become a better person. So never say to yourself, because that's ego, I am enough, I am good at what I am, I don't want to grow anymore, I know everything, I'm the best in my field, so don't want to improve, I become lazy. So always ask questions and challenge yourself in your life to grow. I think that's very healthy to do. That's the last point of how you become successful in life. Following the book from Adam Grant, Giving and Taking. Thank you for watching this video, and I see you by the next one. Bye bye.